ITCZ. Fine. ITCZ is made up of four words, or the full form of ITCZ is Intertropical Convergence Zone. Yeah? So I am writing the full form here first. Inter, because within the name only the meaning is hidden. Intertropical Convergence Zone. Yeah? Intertropical Convergence Zone. So see, intertropical means within the tropical area. Now you will ask me what is tropical area. So tropical area is basically from Tropic of Capricorn to Tropic of Cancer is known as tropical area. So we can highlight this particular area like this. This particular portion is the tropical area. I hope this is clear to all of you. This is the area which is called as tropical area. So within the tropical area, convergence. So what are the two things converging here? Here the two things are converging, that is north trade winds and south trade winds. These two winds are converging with each other, colliding with each other. And after colliding, they are making one area that is called a zone. So which type of area? High pressure or low pressure? So here the answer is which type of area they are making? They are making low pressure area. Why they are making low pressure area? You just once think why it is making low pressure area before getting answer from me, because in that way only you will create your concept. So here you can pause and you can think why it is making the low pressure area. Fine. So the answer is that this particular area is tropical area which is receiving the direct sunlight. Here you can understand, here we have the direct sunlight which is coming from the sun. Since it is getting the direct sunlight, and in the beginning only I told you that this particular part will have maximum temperature. Since here we have maximum temperature, so pressure will be minimum. Understood? Because T is inversely proportional to P. When the temperature is high, pressure will be low. So since this particular part is receiving maximum temperature, so pressure will be automatically minimum. That is why it is having low pressure. Okay. So I hope this is clear to all of you. ITCZ. And this ITCZ is getting changed throughout the year, because you all know that our earth is not complete vertical, it is inclined. Inclined by what angle? 23.5 angle, 23.5 degree. It is inclined, and that is why sometimes this particular portion will get more sunlight. Sometimes this particular portion will get more sunlight, and that is why the location of ITCZ is getting changed frequently, throughout the year. But average location we always take. So on an average, if you want to see the average location, so average location you can see of ITCZ, average location is 5 degree north. What is the average location of ITCZ? 5 degree north. Sometime in competitive examination, this question is coming that what is the average location of ITCZ. So always remember it is 5 degree north. So I hope this ITCZ is also clear, pressure and wind system is also clear. Now in next part I will explain you about the distance from sea, how distance from sea is very, very important here. So let us rub the board first. Let us rub the board first here. ITCZ. Okay, ITCZ done. Now distance from sea. So let us understand the distance from sea also. Distance from sea. Fine. So here for understanding the distance from sea, now we need to make the diagram of India once. Okay, and here we have to make the water body also, so that the picture will be more clear. This is the water body. Fine. Now here if I ask you one question, that suppose this is the sun. Suppose this is the sun, our cute sun. And here we have the surface. And in this surface, that is the particular land area. This is the land area. And this is the water area. Okay. The sunlight is coming directly here also. And the sunlight is coming directly here also. So if I'll ask you that particular which part will become hotter first, so the land will become hot first, or the water will be hot first, or which particular portion will have more temperature first. So here the answer is here. The land particular will get heat first, heat up first. So here temperature will be more and here temperature will be less because the characteristics of land is reflective characteristics and the characteristics of water is absorption characteristics. So it is reflecting means it will heat up fast also and the land area will cool down also fast. So in summer the temperature of the land area will be very high, but in winter the temperature of the land area will be very low. Similarly, it will have moderating effect, neither too high neither too low, because it is heating up also very slowly and it is cooling down also very slowly. So here basically we will have the moderating climate and here we will have the extreme climate. Extreme means in winter the temperature will be very low and in summer the temperature will be very high. So if I'll ask you in this particular map, I am drawing three locations here. One is Mumbai, one is Chennai and one is Delhi. Okay, Delhi. Fine, Mumbai, Chennai and Delhi. So if I'll ask you which particular place will have moderating climate. Moderating climate means neither too high temperature, not too low temperature. So what will be the correct answer? Your correct answer will be this Mumbai and Chennai will have the moderating climatic condition. Why? Because it is near to the sea and sea is always having the characteristics like the moderating effect. It will heat up also very slow and cool down also very slow. And the second one is the Delhi. As you can see, Delhi is situated very far from the water body. That is why Delhi will have very high temperature in summer and very low temperature in winter. And this extreme climatic condition that we see in Delhi, since it is away from the water body, this extreme climatic condition is called as continentality effect. What it is called? Continentality effect. I am writing here so that it will be more clear. Continentality effect. Continentality effect. So what is continentality effect? The effect through which some places are having very high temperature during the summer season and very cold temperature during the winter season. So I hope this is from sea is also very much clear to all of you. Now in this particular part only I will explain you about the ocean current. So here ocean current is of two types. Here I am explaining you in this slide ocean current. So ocean current is of two types. Okay, one is warm ocean current and one is cold ocean current. So if the warm ocean current is there, so nearby particular places will have a little bit higher temperature because of the warm ocean current, and the cold ocean current will try to make the nearby particular atmosphere temperature will be little bit low because of the cold ocean current. So since temperature is getting affected because of the warm ocean current and cold ocean current, directly you can say climate will also get affected. And here always remember the flow of ocean current will always be from warm to cold. So this will be the direction. Warm ocean current to cold ocean current, it will always move. Fine. So I hope this ocean current is also clear to all of you. Now the next and last part is what? Relief feature. So what is the meaning of relief feature? Basically we have the mountain, we have desert, we have plateau, we have plain, we have n number of other particular part of the land feature that is only called as the relief feature. So here basically I am giving you one particular diagram through which it will be more clear. Fine. So let us again make one mountain here, and first of all let us make the diagram. And here I am just drawing here the mountain, that is any mountain you can take. Let us take the example Himalaya. Suppose this is Himalaya, and from here just take the example like here we have some water body. This is the water body. Okay. And from here one particular wind is coming. This is wind is coming, and this wind will carry moisture. This wind will carry moisture because it is passing through the water body, and after a particular time it will collide with the mountain. It will collide with the mountain and it will bring what? Rainfall. It will bring rainfall. Since this rainfall is happening because of the mountain, you can simply say that it is also affecting the climatic condition. And here this particular part is basically called as the Himalayan mountain. So this Himalayan mountain is also blocking the very extreme cold winds which is coming from the northern Asian part, है ना? So it is also saving India from extreme cold winds which is coming from the North Asia, and it is also helping India to receive rainfall. That is why the mountain is affecting the climate, and mountain is a type of relief feature. Okay, so I hope this is clear to all of you. The part of mountain which is receiving the rainfall is called as windward side. Which side? Windward side. Windward side. I am writing here windward. And the dry part which is not receiving rainfall is called as leeward side. Okay, leeward side. Fine. I hope this is very much clear to all of you. What is windward and what is leeward? It is extremely easy. This will be the wet part and this will be the dry part. है ना? So these are all the factors which is affecting our climate. In next part we will discuss about the type of monsoon in India, like southwest monsoon winds, है ना? North east monsoon winds. Okay, and about western cyclonic disturbance, about jet stream, about INSO. This all interesting topic we will discuss in upcoming part. Thank you everyone. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you.